Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2000. And on the hill in this one, Andre Pallante. What do we need to know here? Just about to get underway, Mickey Moniak getting ready to hit.
Mickey Moniak.
And the home opener is underway. Comes up empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 0-2 now. He goes down looking. Ernie Clement now at the plate. One of my favorite Ernie Clement notes. He got his most recent glove, the one he played the 25 season with, off of eBay. A woman from Japan sent it to him. I asked, what'd you put in the search engine? He said, used Mizuno infielder's glove. That's out number 2. And next for Toronto, Isaac Paredes.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
That one the other way. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth, right fielder
Andy Pages, the next to hit.
Ball.
And that skips in the dirt. Swings through that one for strike 2. That just misses. 3-2 now. And ball 4 to a board. Here's George Springer. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Nootbaar on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in St. Louis, and the starter for Toronto, Trey Savage. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Stepping in, J.J. Weatherholt. And that one hammered. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole. A massive home run. The Cardinals score first. It's 1-0. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Stays alive. Fights it off, you'll see another. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's a hit.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Alec Burleson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 away. 1 out man at first. Jordan Walker will hit next.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
That's in there. That is strike 2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
And first offering is fouled off. There's the strike. Herrera, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the dirt. The 1-2. Nice grab. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Second inning set to go. And now for the Jays, Andres Gimenez. Check swing called strike. Strike one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just misses. And it's 3-2. Got him. One gone here. Kazuma Okamoto digs in now. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 8.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Now one miss.
Off the plate.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 3-1. Popped in the air, left field. Nootbaar under it. And that's the third out. Back here at Busch Stadium, we head to the bottom of the second. Lars Nootbaar getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off. Nootbaar throws right, bats left. Batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. Started after it, appealed to third, didn't go. Here's a 1-1. Ripped to short. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Wynn. In the air to left center, Moniak ranging into the alley. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Nolan Gorman. High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying. Out of here. A solo shot. Nathan Church next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2.
No.
Line drive, and that is that. New inning getting started, and now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk.
Ball inside. Ha!
Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Moniak stands in now and watches strike one.
No, that's the ball. No, down.
In the dirt. Kirk aboard here at first with nobody out. Yeah, that's fouled off. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Ernie Clement now at the plate. Fly to right his first time.
Ball inside.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. That's a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count one.
Line shot into the gap should score at least one. Runner around third. One runs in. Another comes in to score. It's a two-run double. We are tied at 2. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Isaac Paredes next up for the Blue Jays.
Well, these Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of the game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Church under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Papas. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Foul ball still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Tied up here in the early going. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. As we go the last of the third. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen. Swing and a foul straight back. 0-1 down. Late swing, foul to the left.
Ball one.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now the tag at second.
Wait, what?
He's out, trying for 2. Ivan Herrera, the next to hit.
No.
Ground ball right side.
I don't know.
And he's out on the tag.
That's horrible.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Jordan Walker digs in now.
Walker.
Left field, way back there. And it one-hops the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. So here's Kyle Tucker now. And that one fouled off. On the ground right side. It's in and out of his glove. Here's the tag, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that.
That's tragic.
Start of the fourth. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, George Springer. That's towards center. Church should have this one. Takes it in for the out. Here's Andres Gimenez. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one lifted to left. Brings it in. And that quickly 2 away. So up next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. And first offering is fouled off. Fly ball down the line. And that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. First pitch, just misses.
You know, these Cardinals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Win in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Up the middle, Clement in plenty of time to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Gorman. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a rope into center field, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Now here is Nathan Church. That one fouled off. Now the 0-1.
Ball.
Left field. And that's a foul ball. Gorman off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses, struck him out. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Well, these Blue Jays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
That's the ball.
And that one hammered. This looks like extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. Now at the plate, Alejandro Kirk. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. George Soriano takes over on the mound. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 3-2. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Mickey Moniak will hit next. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Soriano, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. To the shortstop and second.
Why wouldn't he let me
Pulls it off
switch?
the base. First and second, no outs. Ernie Clement getting ready to hit.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the fifth. That's in there. That's strike one.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Just missing there. Full count now.
That's a really good take.
Out to short. Win. To Leatherholt.
Shortstops are expected to make tough plays look routine, and that's what he did right there. Just a great example of...
Runner takes off. Paredes in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. 2 on, 1 out. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Here's the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Runner goes again. In the air to left center. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Now a relay to the plate. He beats it safe. And they lead by 2. Andy Pages next up for the Blue Jays. Runner on the go. Hit in the air, center field. And that is that. Back here in St. Louis. And here's the St. Louis leadoff. New pitcher now for the Jays, Brendan Little.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings. You know, these Cards doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline.
No
right there.
way. That is
Producing more
trash.
than a hit per inning.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ivan Herrera. Swing and a miss. In the air, right field. Pages on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So up next, Alec Burleson, 1 for 2.
Ball.
Paredes. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Busch Stadium. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, George Springer.
No. No.
There's a swing and a drive. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. When you connect and it jumps off the bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So up next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. He's got some power, no doubt. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to their lead. It's 6-2. Here's Dalton Varsho now. His dad, Gary, a former big leaguer. Dalton named after Gary's former teammate, Darren Dalton, the great Phillies catcher. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 2-0. Inside, just missed. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Runner on the move. This one popped up right side. Tucker on the move. He hauls it in. 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup, Mickey Moniak. Next up for the Blue Jays. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. That's inside. Varsho off of first with 2 away. And it's even up.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like a good hit.
Runner on the go. Ball outside. Go to second. Out there. And the inning is over. Back here in St. Louis. So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Jordan Walker. Line to left. And foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Pages makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho takes it in for the out. 2 down. And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar.
Ball.
Up the middle, Clement. Sends it to first. St. Louis goes. We go to the top of the 7th.
Oh. Good pause in the game, bro.
Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Mickey Moniak. And ball 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Ernie Clement now at the plate. Ryan Fernandez taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
High fly ball right field. Tucker gets under it. And there's 1 down. One out man at first. And next for Toronto, Isaac Paredes. Now a quick throw to first. And he's back in easily. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one fouled hard the other way.
Ball 1.
Man at first, 1 away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely. And that's the second disengagement now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. In there. He's safe.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I know that was a ground ball, but
Here goes the runner. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. And the batter is George Springer.
Ball, no.
Runner on the go. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. That one felt good. And they add on. It's 10-2. 1 down. Now, Andres Gimenez. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
There's the strike. And he walked him.
Oh, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
That's the ball. No.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. 4 runs already in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. So digging in, Dalton Varsho.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 47, Justin
In there, and it's 0-1.
Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground, Weatherholt. And they're happy to just get off the field. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low-key.
1 up, 1 down. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman. He's already homered in this game. Varsho moving back for it. Gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game. Tap back to the mound. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt. That one to first. The tag, and he's out. That ends the inning. We go to the 8th. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Ball 1.
The 1-1. On the inside corner for a strike. To the right side, and it stays fair. So now back to the top of the order. Mickey Moniak next up for the Blue Jays.
Outside. Here.
Newkirk gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Out to short. Win. To Weatherholt, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. Ernie Clement digs in now.
Second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Rudder takes off. And first offering is fouled off. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Did not go. The 1-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside.
Rudder goes again. Out to short. Win. Handles, throws to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And now for the Jays, Isaac Paredes.
Inside.
Lined into right. Base hit. Moniak coming home. The relay. Tag. Safe at home. It's now 11-3. So 2 down. And here is Andy Pajes. Foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2. Got him. Third out. Bottom of the 8th. And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that one is gone. He'll touch them all. And they cut into the deficit. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boone. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dead.
Burleson in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Hit on the ground to short. Jimenez throw to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. And now Jordan Walker.
Ball.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Drilled out towards left center field. Out number 2. Kyle Tucker, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Over to first, and Tucker is retired. Out number 3. Back here in St. Louis, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here's George Springer to start it off. Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Jimenez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
No.
The Jays up big in this one. Here at the top of the 9th. Springer on the run. Fouls one off. 2-2. That one just misses.
Excellent location right there. Flirted with the zone, tried to get into chase.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. That's out to center field. Caught, and the runner's dangerously far from first. And they got him. Couldn't make it back in time. 2 down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. And first offering is fouled off.
No, that's the ball.
Right side, hard hit. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Busch. Bottom 9. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Louis Varland.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Takes it in for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Win in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. 0-2. Popped up. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. 1 out left for the Cardinals. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Gorman. Check swing, and he went.
What?
Yeah, it's 0-1.
That's insane.
No, that's down.
Moniak on the move to the alley. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays slug their way to a win in this one.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win.